Just a moment, we're almost ready to go. All right. Hello and Namo Amitabhu. I'm John, and I'll be doing a little service this morning. So welcome. Sorry. um, but yeah, we'll about ready to start a little service. Very quick. It should be no more than a half hour. And yeah. All right. So here we go. Just one moment. There we go. And here we are. And again, welcome. As you can see, we have a little shrine up here. I'll be lighting some incense and we'll go through a little bit of liturgy and stuff. And yeah. So, just one moment. Fortunately, I had a little bit of trouble earlier getting started, but now we're off. So, here we are. First, we'll make an incense offering, and then there'll be a little bit of a verse after that. You notice my incense is a little short, kind of rational right now. Okay. In gratitude, we make an offering to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas throughout space and time. May it be as blessed as Earth herself, reflecting our careful efforts, our wholehearted awareness, and the fruit of understanding slowly ripening. May we and all beings be companions of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May we awaken from forgetfulness and realize the Pure Land. Namo. Now we'll do an invocation. Pardon me, I'm still setting up a little bit. Okay. Homage to Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Buddhaya. Homage to Amitabha, Buddha of infinite light. Namo Amitabhaya. Homage to Taishichi, Bodhisattva of wisdom power. Namo Stamapraptaya. Homage to Quanxian, Bodhisattva of great compassion. Namo Avalokitaya. Homage to Manjushri, Bodhisattva of great understanding, Namo Manjushraya. Homage to Samantabhadra, Bodhisattva of great action, Namo Samantabhadraya. Homage to Kshitigarbha, Bodhisattva of great vow, Namo Kshitigarbhaya. I take refuge. We will now do the refuge. Sorry. I take refuge in Amida, the unimpeded light. Namo Amidabhaya. I take refuge in Buddha, the one who shows me the way in this life. Namo Buddhaya. I take refuge in the Dharma, the way of understanding and love. Namo Dharmaya. I take refuge in the Sangha, community that lives in harmony and awareness. Namo Sanghaya. I take refuge in the Pure Land, the perfect field of merit. Namo Buddha Kshetraya. Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dharmam Saranam Gacchami, Sangam Saranam Gacchami. Now the resolution. Rare is it to meet the Dharma. Rare is it to meet the Dharma, ultimate and profound, even though one seeks for hundreds and thousands of eons. Fortunately, we now hear and receive it. We pray that we may understand the Tathagata's true meaning. Namo. Now for Dharma Vidya's summary of faith and practice. Summary of faith and practice. For those having a karmic affinity with Amitabha Buddha, wishing to practice a religious life in truly simple faith, freeing themselves of sophistication and attachment to all forms of cleverness, the method of opening oneself up to Amitabha's grace is the practice of Nyanpho with body, speech, and mind, particularly verbal recitation of Namo Amitabha. This is not something done as a form of meditation, nor is it based on study, understanding, wisdom, or the revelation of deep meaning. Deep meaning is indeed there, for the Nembutsu is a window through which the whole universe of Buddha's teachings can be perceived in all its depth. But none of this is either necessary or even helpful to success in the practice. Rather, such study cultivates secondary faculties to be held separate from the mind of practice itself. Primary practice requires only one essential. Realize that you are a totally foolish being who understands nothing, but who can, with complete trust, recite Namo Amitabha. Know that this will generate rebirth in the Pure Land without even knowing what rebirth in the Pure Land truly is. This is the practice for ignorant beings, and ignorance is essential for its accomplishment. This practice automatically encompasses the three minds and the mind of contrition as a fourth. To pursue something more profound or more sophisticated, or to have a theory, or to think that understanding will yield greater enlightenment than this, is to be misled and fall back into self-power, whereby the whole practice is spoiled. However wise, learned, or skilled you may be, set it aside and be the foolish being completely in the performance of the practice. Nothing else is required, and anything else is too much. Faith and practice cannot be differentiated. The Buddha body is delineated by the precepts. How deficient we are by comparison. By our daily difficulty in the perceptual life, we awaken to the presence of the myriad karmic obstacles without which we would already perceive the land of love and bliss. We would be as the vow body of Buddha. Thus we know and experience that we are foolish beings of wayward passion. This knowledge of our condition is part of the essential basis when it gives rise to contrition. Thus all obstacles become impediments to faith unless we experience contrition and letting go. Saving grace, as was made clear by Shandao's dream and advice to Tao Cho, only comes through the Sangye-mon. If you can perform this practice in a simple-minded way, Amida will receive you, and you may fear for nothing, since all is completely assured. Dwelling in this settled faith, you may then use your secondary faculties, your knowledge and skills, and accumulated experience as tools for helping all sentient beings. Do not then think that anything of relevance to your own salvation is thereby accomplished, nor that you are making something of yourself. Whatever merit there may be in your actions of this kind, immediately and totally dedicated to the benefit of others, that they may enter the Pure Land, and that you yourself may not be encumbered by consciousness of virtue, which will only contaminate the practice. As Honen says, without pedantic airs, fervently recite the name. And now we're going to chant some Nambutsu. This is a very rhythmic chant. I'll be using a Makugyo with it, which is this little guy right here. And this will go on for around 5 minutes. So you can just listen if you like, or you could, I encourage you to chant along. It's a very simple chant, so once you hear it, you can follow along. Namo Amidabu, 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 Namo Amidabu. It'll be a very, very brief talk. Um, it's been very nice to see all the different religious communities that have been uh, moving to the internet to do their services. Just found out my local UU church will be holding a service via Zoom. So I will be uh, attending that. Very interested to see how they do that. And it's nice to see, this kind of thing becoming. I'm hoping that it becomes more of a thing in the future. Uh, it's and yes. Good morning, Tommy. Um, Nice to have you here. Um, and yeah, We always find ways. We humans always find ways. Skillful means and all that. Right now, if you're, and it comes with its own uh, interesting things happen in a lot of these this new format. If you were here earlier, my cat George was running around while during invocation and the refuge part. Uh, it was his run time. So, that was very um, fun to have him run by he was just running right by me. Uh, Run down the hallway, run back. Um, so I don't think you normally get that at a lot of temples. Uh, though, I do know some temples you do often see a cat around. So, thank you. We're going to sit very briefly, um, probably just a couple minutes. Now we're going to do another chant. Um, just follow along as you can. I hope I spelled this right. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Now for the transfer of merit. With this meritorious practice, may we dedicate ourselves to repay what we owe to our parents, teachers, friends, and predecessors. I would also like to dedicate the merit of this practice to Fatty the cat, who passed not too long ago. He was one of the cats of Amida Mandala Buddhist Temple in the UK. Also, I'd like to dedicate this merit to the community of that temple, who I know miss Fatty very much. Also to the victims, all affected by the coronavirus, those have been hospitalized or otherwise affected, and also to the victims of those affected by the earthquake in Utah. Now for the celebration of Amida's vows. The original and sacred vows are the unique and essential grace by which to enter the Pure Land. Therefore, with body, speech, and mind, we are devoted to the teachings that all may attain the state of bliss. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you very much for coming, and may you be safe. May you be well. Namo Amida.